the She Wired Lounge doing the worm.
No, that's when you
or
do
when
want
Bridget
one.
McManus is picking you up and swinging you around and your ass crack comes out. You don't want any of that to happen, which is what happened to me. I was working too, and these things just happened. And it's very embarrassing, and I hear that people have video, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't happen.
Put it out there.
No, don't tell them to put it out
It's so good. It was so good. In life, it was so good. Anyway, it was so good. No, I did. You know, the truth of the matter is, I had to like. The other thing is, I went to NYU, and like NYU is not a giant party school. In fact, my parents were very happy when they found out it was like 537th on the list of like American party schools.
To my film conservatory that I went to, where we have a full-on week where the instructors and everybody included. It's called Beaux-Arts.
Yeah.
And it is an entire week where the entire university shuts down, and the streets, the main streets of the campus, are just drunk and high.
That's so awesome.
And like you're sitting there with your professors just blitzed, and we're all dressed in like weird costumes.
So you've gone to real college.
Oh please, you went to fucking NYU.
No, I know. I loved NYU, but the truth of the matter is I never had that like real campusy experience or like crazy partying or
I love
frat
the NYU campus
scene.
though.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. It's just, you know, it's part of the city, and it's NYU is called the professional school or the professional university for a reason. Most people who go there are on a track and know what they're doing, and that's exactly what it was. And,
which is why I dropped out.
Yeah. And the thing is, we had a lot of fun. We partied, like, I have incredibly fun friends from there, so it was great. We did our fair share, but it was nothing compared to my friends who went to, like, real campusy schools in the middle of nowhere where, like, all they did was drink. So I'm not, point being, I don't marathon drink.
This is
like,
a very
I don't
long
know
explanation
how, I know.
of how strange
I don't
you
know
are.
how, shut up. I don't know how to marathon drink, really. I'm not good at it. So, like, the thing with Dinah, I had to pace myself. A, because I had to be on all the time, and B, because like I don't have that much stamina when it comes to that. Like I could not have been one of the girls on the deck taking beer bong hits, even if I had just been there to enjoy myself and not work. So anyway, but it was so much fun. Like, just from a people watching perspective, it was incredible. It was, I keep saying, it was the spring break that like the lesbians never had. You know? Yeah. It was absolute free reign to do anything.
It's just debauchery.
Absolute debauchery.
You have no rules, basically.
No rules, no judgment, just fun.
Well, there's judgment.
There's probably judgment.
There's after judgment.
There might be after judgment.
My favorite moment, I have to say, from the Dinah was after the reading on Sunday. So we have our, reading. We'll get to that later. But we have a reading on Easter Sunday, the last day of Dinah. Yeah. Brilliant planning. Which it turned out well, though. So sacrilegious. But we got, after the reading, we had all these, like, congratulatory drink spot for us, and I drink whiskey, so people were buying me whiskey like it was going out of style. And then the next thing I know, Nicole and I are sitting at our apartment hotel. Well, I was drunk.
I was nicely buzzed.
I was drunk. We were trying to eat something, and then the entire world started shaking because we were having a 7.2 earthquake in Palm Springs, which this one has never been in an earthquake. So it was kind of funny to be a little intoxicated while we were in the middle of an earthquake. And everything just moved.
There's construction. Anyway, yeah, it was crazy. Like I had never been in an earthquake, so it was like a rite of passage for me. Yeah. It was kind of, well, and at first you were like, oh, it's an earthquake, and she kind of gave me this, like, it was almost like this mischievous smile of like, oh, your first one kind of thing. Right. And then it kept going. And
it got bigger.
And then she looked at me, and it was one of those moments where, like, on the airplane, when the stewardess gets nervous, and you're like, no, don't get nervous, because if you get nervous, then I'm gonna get nervous. And she goes, yeah, we should get in a doorway now. And I was like, okay.
So I'm drunk, and I think I still had a sandwich in my hand. Yeah. And Nicole is holding the doorway up, and I'm standing kind of in the doorway.
It's probably like, I was probably singing my fear. I do that.
Yeah, she does tend to sing
my emotions.
Her emotions, whatever.
So I was probably singing my fear. At that
I think
point.
you were actually.
I think I was.
It was something along the lines of, wait until I tell my mother.
Yeah. Oh my God, my mom is gonna call me and be so nervous and never want me to move out here.
We have tons of footage from Dinah, actually, that's gonna be coming out, you guys, too. We did the One More Lesbian Battle of the Web series. We did She Wired Karaoke. Nicole judged the logo dance magic competition, which was amazing.
And I got so much crap for that because
she's a really hard judge.
I have standards.
The first time
I have fucking standards.
She does have standards, but the first time I was like, give a girl a break, you put up a 2. I was like, really?
Well, okay, here's the thing, is that, you know, I'm not expecting someone to come out there and be like, you know,
Beyonce?
Michael Jackson or Beyonce for that matter. Michael Jackson just came. Actually, Chris Brown came to mind first, I'm not gonna lie, and then I decided not to do that because that's weird. Anyway, but yeah, so, I didn't expect everyone to start like busting out some professional dance moves. But I wanted something a little different because, like,
everybody's ass shaking.
Everyone's ass shaking.
But the girl in the blue bikini should have won.
But the girl in the blue bikini and you want to know why?
won.
Because she break danced.
She break danced in a blue bikini. And the other girl, though she was great, all she did was shake her ass.
Yeah.
We all wanted the blue bikini to win.
And the blue bikini was so hot, she could have just won by shaking her ass. But she chose.
She was creative.
Yes, she chose the creative,
you still only gave her a 4
route.
You realize that.
That's because, you know what? No one's perfection.
Okay, but
That's true. There's no one who's perfect, you know?
She was hot.
She was hot.
She was really hot.
Yeah,
anyway.
I know where she lives. Anyway, it's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that later. Okay, so leading out of the Dinah, what other projects do you have? What else are you working on, Nicole Pacent?
A little film you might have heard of called Queens of the World.
I have never heard of that film. What is it about?
What is Queens of the World about? It's by this like kind of well-known director, writer, Mel Robertson.
Who?
I don't know. I hear she's kind of cool though. I hear she's kind of cool, and I'm taller than her.
You are not tall. Only when you're wearing heels. We are exactly the same height. Don't let her.
If we could
lie.
stand up right now, I would be taller.
We're the same height.
We're gonna measure. This will be on one of the behind the scenes
We are
videos.
the same height.
No, it's fine.
Anyway, she wears heels all the time.
Okay, so anyway, we're doing a film together. Look at that. It's Mel's film, Queens of the World. I actually found out today why it's called Queens of the World. Look at that. look how informed I am. I'm the fucking lead actress, and I know. I was like, that's like when I realized why Cheerios were called Cheerios.
I don't know why Cheerios are called Cheerios.
They're cheery O's. They're cheery. They're happy O's.
That's an interpretation.
No, it's not.
Mine's
that's,
literal.
No, that's... Yours might be... Point being, it's one of those, like, Cape Cod. That happened to me with Cape Cod, too. I found out my best friend was doing, like, you know, some class where she's learning about Cape Cod, God knows why. So she's, like, learning about Cape Cod, and it's because of the codfish. Cape Cod. And all of a sudden, it was like a 24-hour high.
What did you think
of a
the cod
revelation
was?
After that. I never thought.
Like a guy?
My point is,
like Mr. Cod?
My point is that I never thought about it. Like, it never occurred to me to think about the cod part of it. You know. So anyway, so Queens of the World. I'm thinking like, well, yeah, Queens of the World. Fuck yeah, Queens of the World. You know what I mean? But actually, it was a quote.
Yes.
It was a quote, and I did not know that.
It's on the website.
It is. Obviously, I've inspected the website.
It's on the main page. in the section, wait, in the section that says know your soccer history.
Know your soccer history. See, these are the things. You know what?
She's got some work to do.
You know what? That's what pre-production is for.
Right.
We're only in the pre stages.
Well,
so
and
right now, I just
actually
have to talk.
only been on the project for about a month or two. It seems like longer.
It does. It seems like so much longer because there's been so much great stuff happening around it. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm really distracted. I'm really upset about my jeans. So it's. I know there's such good jeans. I'm wearing them every day. Okay, it's done. It's fine. It's over. So yeah, I'm extremely excited about this project. Everybody seems to be actually, which is part of the amazing thing about it. It already has this incredible energy around it, and we are in pre-production, which is incredible. So the script is truly something, and you know, I've said in previous interviews and whatever, especially in talking about Anyone But Me and all of that, that I have always wanted to do work that is intelligent and matters. You know, I want to believe in the work that I do, and I believe so much in this script and in the message and just in the story. It's just a beautiful story. It's something I would want to watch, and it was something that I was audibly reacting to in my bed while reading the script, like into the late evening.
This is the effect I like to have on girls.
Exactly. Oohs and ahs into the evening, the bed. Woo! Yes, it was very exciting. So yes, I fell in love with the script. And everyone I've spoken to who's read the script has fallen in love with it.